Hey guys, I'm going to attempt to give you directions on how to access Everfi. So I'm hoping this works this week, but please send me an email if you run into any problems. I've never done this before, although I have looked at the platform, and it's really pretty cool just to go through some basic stuff about personal financial literacy. Honestly, it does a better job than what I could do just explaining it to you or having you guys to play a Kahoot. Because not only does it explain stuff, but it also gives you scenarios that you can choose from, and that way you can make decisions, financial decisions, and it's kind of like a choose your own adventure kind of strategy. There are some questions, but the assessments are pretty simple, so I think you guys are going to like it this week. And again, for this week, I'd like for you to do 2 modules, any 2 of the 7 that you choose. So let's start with looking at the Concord High School webpage. So right here, you're going to click on Clever, right there, and then it brings you up to this page. Generally it might already log you in, but you just click on Login with Active Directory, and then what you do is you're going to enter the information that you would have to enter if you were logging into, say, your Chromebook. And I have to think of my password, and I hope that's right. Yes. So then it logs you in to your Clever account, kind of like it logs you into Canvas. But what yours is going to look a little different from mine, of course, because you're probably going to have a lot of applications, and it's going to say that this is you somewhere around here. This is Concord High School, so every school has something different, and every student will have different things if they're in elementary, middle, and high school. But you will go to Everfi. Now, if it doesn't show up immediately, you can always scroll down because there's a whole bunch of stuff in here you may or may not be aware of. If you kind of get stuck, you could just click on Jay Drake's page. I've shared that with all of you, and Everfi is right there, okay? But hopefully if you log in, you can quickly find Everfi and just click on that. Then it's going to take you to the Everfi page, and here's where we might have some discrepancies because yours is probably not going to look the exact same as mine. Because me being a teacher and you being a student, I'm not exactly sure what yours is going to look like. So I'm kind of treading water here doing this. So what I'd like for you to do is to try to figure out how to get into the course. With mine, I just go to View Course and it gets me started. And so this is what it looks like when it comes up. And so, but this is a demo. And so I'm not going to copy and paste that page because it won't record your information. Over here it says Welcome Jennifer Drake, so this is all of mine. So hopefully it'll have your name somewhere because it's connected to your student account. And so here's where you find, and I'm hoping it's this simple, here's where you find your 7 modules, and you can pick any 2 you'd like to do this week. My favorite that I started with was Credit and Debt. That's about 35 minutes. Budgeting takes about 20 minutes, okay? But remember, you've got a progress button over here, and you also have to complete the quiz. So you have to go through the entire module and take the quiz. Banking Basics is 35 minutes. Insurance is 35. Income and Employment is 25 minutes. So any 2 you want to complete this week would be perfectly fine with me. But remember, you have to complete 100% of the module. Even if you don't do well on the quiz, it's perfectly fine. I'm looking for 100% completion. So this page, and I'm showing you this for me, I want to show you that I can keep up with what you're doing, okay? So on this page, it would have to show up that you completed 2 of these modules. And so that means that you have to complete it entirely. Your name would be here. This is what I would see on my end. So you would have to complete those. Now, if it's not complete, I'm going to try to reach out to you this week and let you know that it's just not quite complete. There's something you need to finish. On your end, when it's finished, it will say progress 100% complete, okay? So that's where you have to be very aware, and your quiz score will be here. Because I'm a teacher, it won't record my score, but that's where you need to be aware that your information has to be evident and available for you. So if you're doing budgeting, right here is 0% complete. So if you just get through half of it, it's not considered a quality submission, and I would mark that, of course, in Power School that it's not a quality submission, it's incomplete or partial. So this recording of directions will be on both Everfi modules, or assignments I should say, right here, choice 1 and choice 2. So I'm just going to click on choice 1. So with the first module you do, what I want you to do is to be sure that you go through the entire module and then answer in a text box what's the most important thing you've learned from this module. Then after you finish your second module, you're going to go to the choice 2 and answer the question again. What is the most important thing you learned from this module? In a text box entry. You have to make sure you do all of that in order for it to be a complete submission. So again, if you have any questions, let me know, and good luck in Everfi.